This sound starts an event that could be traced back to the year 490 before Christ. Let's travel in time. Ancient Greece, Battle of Marathon. Hellenic forces are victorious. They just won with the Persians. Legend says that it was Philippades, Greek messenger, who ran to Athens with the news of victory. He covered the distance of 42 kilometers, and upon reaching the destination and passing the message, he dropped dead. Today, in memory of Philippades, people organize running events. Official distance, 42 kilometers. Official name, marathon. Why am I telling all this? I think that there is a lesson in running a marathon. I ran 2 marathons myself. The last one, over 3 years ago. And it is only now that I am discovering what is the lesson about. And the lesson is connected with setting and achieving goals. So what one can learn from marathon running? What you can learn about having something in your mind and achieving it. Imagine, you wanted to run a marathon successfully. How would you approach the situation? What would you say to yourself? Would you say, oh, should I run the marathon in the summer or should I do one in the spring? Is Warsaw Marathon better than Gdańsk Marathon? Am I fit enough now or should I wait another year? Firstly, actually no marathon running is possible without taking a decision and saying that on the specific day in the future, I will run the marathon. And that's the first learning we can extract from marathon running. Making a decision here on the spot is the issue. Philippades did it. Honestly, would I be standing in front of you if I did not take now decision in the past? Would you be here as the member of the audience, as a speaker, if you did not decide beforehand? Seneca, Roman philosopher who lived 2000 years ago, said, let all our activity be directed to some object. Let it have an end in view. And I think both marathon running and goals are all about decisions taken now with a look into the future. So once decided, you would ask, what's the next step in order to run a marathon? And the answer is obvious. You need a plan of action. Something that will take you to the point in the future. But hold on. 42 kilometers, it's not a piece of cake. It's a really long run. And it doesn't matter how fit you are. You have to sit down and you have to do the training schedule that will make you successful. And a typical plan involves short runs during the weekdays with weekends devoted to the long jogs. And as you draw it, it should get more advanced week after week. I think it's essential to have a structure in place, both for running and goals, real-life objectives, if we want to succeed. And this leads us to action, the most important ingredient in the preparation to the marathon running. In order to be successful, in order to achieve your goal, you need movement. You have to be active. You have to hit the road. You have to do running, drink more water, hit the gym, eat more bananas. Actually, before the marathon, you spend 4% of time on planning and thinking. The remainder, 96% of time, is devoted to activity, is devoted to hitting the road. And it has to be done regardless of the weather, regardless of the way you feel. I don't feel like it, it's not an option. You simply have to put your shoes on and do the distance, knowing that if you don't run, you may not complete, you may not finish a marathon when the day comes. As I said, 96% of time is devoted to action, to activity. And do we do the same with other goals in our life? And lastly, during the process, going towards the marathon, we have to value ourselves. We have to value our time and our efforts. And how do we do this? We do this by using the tool we are all familiar here in Toastmasters. It's called evaluation. And in this particular case, it's called constant evaluation. It means asking the questions, do I fulfill my plan fully? If I skip the training, what are the reasons? If I am behind with my schedule, what am I going to do to catch up, having the end result in mind? Am I good enough for myself? Occasional beer or a sweet treat tastes very good after a long job. I think that constant evaluation is there to help us to get back on track when we fall behind. It's like an inner voice, nagging, saying, value, value, value your time, your effort, yourself. So there are Toastmasters 4 steps to successful marathon running. Decision taken now. Plan of undertakings. Action. And constant evaluation. And every now and then we hear about goals and how important they are and what kind of structure they should have. But do we really live it day after day? Toastmasters, set the challenge. You know the best. Do something. You will learn if you want. Enjoy. Thank you.